I wanted to fill you guys in on where I'm at. The last time I filled you in, I was 6 days late for my period, and I was having some spotting, but still negative tests. So, also I'm sick right now. I just had a bath, that's why I look this way. I'm just kind of like not having a good month. I had a positive ovulation test on cycle day 16. So I either ovulated day 17 or day 18. I don't temp, so I don't know if I actually did ovulate, but I did have the physical symptoms of ovulation. I had a little bit of twinging, and I also had egg white CM, and I just felt just like the normal symptoms like that. I felt that, and Dan was home, so it was like the perfect timing, everything like that. And at about 4 or 5 DPO, I started getting dull ache, throbbing kind of pains in my left lower abdomen ovary side, and I had that still to today. Some days obviously they weren't that bad, it was never unbearable, and it's not unbearable right now, but I was also hoping that maybe it was implantation pain, and so I was kind of embracing the pain, but I don't know what's going on. So my period was due on Monday, and I didn't get it, and last Monday, but I actually started spotting, and when I say spotting, I had like a light pink tinge CM on Thursday, and I thought that was kind of weird. I've never had that before, ever, and at that point I was about 4 days late for my period, and then it was either Friday or Saturday I had light brown tinge CM, and so I was hoping that that was implantation bleeding, because that kind of made sense to when I ovulated to about, it was like 12 days after ovulation, I guess. But I was really hopeful, and I was taking it as a really good sign, and then on Sunday I still had really light brown tinge CM and no period, so I was actually extremely excited and kind of getting my hopes up. And then it was later Sunday evening I started to get my normal period pains. Like, my thighs kill me when my period comes, like they kill. And I started getting that while we were walking around. We went away for the weekend, and while I was walking around I started to feel that pain, and I was like, oh no. I was like, this has to be it. And sure enough, I went to the washroom and it was definitely heavier. So that lasted 3 days. It just ended last night. So, it's just a really strange cycle for me, because my period is normally 5 days, and this was like weird pink light brown tinge CM turned into like a 3-day period, and it's not usual for me at all. And the pain that I've been feeling on my left side is not normal for me either. Being 6 days late is not normal for me. I am thinking it is a cyst. All the symptoms make sense that it's a cyst, and if it is, this is my first one where it's actually caused a problem. And I'm just really, I'm just very discouraged. I really thought that this would be our month. The timing worked out. I just felt right about it. I wasn't getting my hopes up too much, but when I started to get the pink and light brown tinge CM, I really thought that I was pregnant this month. So when my period came, when my period came, I don't know, I felt kind of, I wasn't upset. I just felt kind of numb. I just felt depressed, and thankfully Dan was with me, because I just wanted to zone out. I wasn't happy, I wasn't sad, I wasn't angry, I just felt numb. And I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know. Like, I'm starting to get a bit emotional now about it, but at the time I was just like, seriously, like, when is this gonna happen for us? Because it's now been 14 months, and because my period was 6 days late, this now kind of screws up my schedule for September, and Dan won't be home during my suspected ovulation, so I already know that we're out for September, and it's exhausting. And our fertility appointment is in November. So, I mean, unless October it works out, I'm pretty much counting myself out until November, which is extremely frustrating. And for those that have asked why I don't do digital tests, I did do a digital test yesterday morning or this morning, and it said not pregnant, which I suspected because I did get a heavier bleed. I didn't think it was implantation bleeding anymore, but I thought I would take a digital test anyways. But the reason I don't take them is, one, they're expensive, and two, I would much rather stare at a test with lines or no lines and look and try to see something. I just can't handle seeing not pregnant in big black letters every single month. I can't do it. It's too exhausting. So I only like to take digital tests when I really think that there's a chance that I might be pregnant, and to save money because they're expensive. But that's why I don't usually take them. But I did take one this time and it said not pregnant, which I suspected. I'm not losing hope. I'm frustrated, I'm exhausted, and I know that people who are going through this, and the ones that have said that they've been doing this for 2+ years, I really commend you, because I don't know how you can do it. I really don't. And I mean, you do take it month by month, and before you know it, this time has passed by, but it's just emotionally exhausting every single month, and I don't think people really truly understand what you go through. And you want to talk about it with your friends and family, but at the same time, you seem like you're a crazy person constantly talking about it. But I feel like we're kind of stuck in limbo right now. I don't really know what to do with my life. I feel like I'm just going to work Monday to Friday and just killing time on the weekends, because I just feel kind of lost, and I'm just kind of venting right now, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm definitely out this cycle. I will for sure be out next cycle unless I have a freak ovulation. I don't know. I do think I have a cyst. If this pain continues, I will be going to the doctor, but I mean, they usually just resolve on their own. So I'm just gonna kind of wait it out and see. It's not unbearable, but it's definitely there. I feel it every day. It's just kind of like little poking and stabbing, and sometimes, it hurts to lay on one side, so I'll have to lay on the other side, but I mean, it's not unbearable, so I'm not too concerned about an ectopic pregnancy or anything like that, because I do have negative tests. I'm pretty sure I have my period right now, so that's kind of my update. It's not a happy update, and I know a lot of people can relate to this, but it's just not easy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe to check back in.